The parents should know what is their actual role in this. For example, if we have a stage for Mahabharata, so there is in Mahabharata there is Krishna, there is Arjun, and there is Sanjay, who is the narrator. So their roles are never going to get exchanged. The roles are going to remain same. It's just that who's going to appear on the screen at what time. Yes, so during the COVID, nothing has changed. The roles are there where they were. The role of a parent is actually in a supporting role. We should not forget that they were never in main lead, either during like pre or during or post. They are never in the main lead. The main lead are students and the educator. So they are always in the supporting role, and that's what they're going to keep doing. They're just going to support whatever decision an educator and a student takes. So they just keep supporting the role. For example, if any suggestion is put in place or any arrangement is put in place by the school, and if students are happy and if educator is happy, then the parents need to support this. Because what is happening, the roles are the same. It's just that the students are at home now, so they are performing from home. They are not coming to school. Let's say that. Let's say that we are doing online studies. So this is how the parents come into picture. They just want to make sure that all the support is in place. The children are doing their best to go online, as Swamiji said, that they are trying out new things. They're trying Instagram. They are trying this. They are trying that. So we need to support them and watch them, analyze. That's it. We need to understand that these young minds are continuously challenged by the amount of information they get from social media. They are not same like what we were. We never used to get bombarded with information. These days, even if I'm on my WhatsApp, I can actually see students online till late 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the night. So what they are doing, they're just getting information and their mind is running all the time. The mind is busy, the mind is confused, the mind is facing. So that mental fatigue they face all the time. And that's the reason we feel that they are not contented, because they are overloaded with information. The first thing we ask the students what they are happy about in that whole arrangement. Yeah, because an arrangement has number of tasks in it, a number of sections in it. So we want to ask the students, are you unhappy with the whole arrangement or is it partial? So first we should start with what all things they are happy about. So that is the first point. That's a positive approach, to ask them what they are happy with. Let's start with that. Okay. So let's pen down that. And then whatever is they're not so happy or not very happy about, what we can do about it. So I think the approach should be positive. We should always never start with the negative thing that we are not happy with this, we are not happy with this. That's fine. You're not happy with this, acceptable. But first tell me what you're happy with. That's okay. It. Then the students, they come down, they loosen up. That is very important, because as I said, their mind is continuously engaged. So it's very important to loosen them up. So first thing we ask them, oh, okay, fine, you're not happy, that's fine, but tell us what you're happy with. Let's start with that point. And then they realize that the situation is not that bad. And when the situation is not bad, when both the sides are positive, there is a positive outcome. So let's not forget that this COVID-19 is like a history in making. It's like history, and for many years we will remember or we will refer to these times. And that's the reason I feel that the students or children, depending on their age, should know about. We should not keep them away from the financial pressure or the financial crisis that people are facing, because it's the community has faced that. The entire world, the global is going to face this, and because it's history, I think the children should know about it. But the only thing is, the pressure should not be there. It should be like an information, yeah, because they learn from parents' experience. So they know, okay, something was good and something is not very good now. So something is wrong or something is going down, but they shouldn't be totally ignorant about it, because then the things will not work. Because as you said, if it's going to be really, really dark, then the kids should know about it, because then they also to some extent come in supporting role to support their parents. So it's the whole situation is hand in hand. So depending on their age, if it's an 8-year child, then maybe on small things we can make the child understand that you can't have 2 chocolates, you can have just 1, because everybody, even the Sanjay's dad is like this and your dad is like that, small references. But if there is a teenager at home, then I think we can actually discuss the whole thing with a teenager. Yes, that where is the room for collaboration? Where is the opportunity to collaborate?
Absolutely.
So we are like sort of innovation where we don't have that air to collaborate with. So I fully agree with you. But then again, the technology has taken center stage, as we all know. And when it comes to children, they are very, very flexible. Let's remember that. The flexibility that they have, nobody can match that. They can actually sit on a game of Xbox for 8 hours. Yeah, just talking to each other, because when they're doing an online game, they're actually talking to each other. So they don't even feel as if they have missed the classroom. Because I do sometimes see my boys screaming on top of their voice when they're playing Xbox. It looks like as if they are in that room, at least 4 or 5 people are there, but actually they're sitting alone. So we should not be very worried about our children, because they have that flexibility where their mind overpowers their body sometimes, because their mind is like so full of that game where 100 people are running, especially if they're watching football or something. So I think it's the situation. Just tell them to be flexible, and once they come to know, okay, now pandemic or coronavirus is not there, we can go out. They just go out. So children are made up of that. We are not. We are like rigid people. I wanted to go for my walk. So today I'm not going for my walk, so I'm feeling bad. Because we are done. We are like done people in life. Whereas children are not like that. They have scope of changes. There's something called transferable skills. I have learned this in England. When I came to England, in my interviews, I learned something called transferable skills. So transferable skills are like, how do you transfer your ability from one set of situation to other? And then you should master that. Not necessarily that you have done engineering or I have done physics BSc, so I will do my job only in physics. I will do in something else because I have learned so many things on the way. So all these will be used as transferable skills. So I think we as parents and educators should give insight to transferable skills. So don't worry about it that if your kids are sitting at home or playing on an Xbox or learning something different or getting into a new concept of Instagram or Twitter or anything, this will lead to some kind of skill. It's just that we need to, in a supporting role, we need to control that unnecessary sort of engaging, unnecessary. Absolutely. My son, he's in now grade 9. And he's on the heavier side because of the Chana Bhaturas. The younger one. So now what happened? He likes football, okay, but he was not selected in the team because he was overweight. Okay, so he was thrown out by the PE sir that you're not fit. There are better students, so he was not selected in the team. He came back home and he was very, very sad. And then I asked him what happened. He's saying, no, Mama, I'm not in the football team. I was doing so well, and I know all the techniques. Yeah, he feels he knows all the techniques. So what I did, I just wrote an email to his PE sir and requested that because he has such a passion to do football, so even if he is not successful, but the football is making him happy. So what can you do? Can you do something for him? And because this is UK, every email, every request is taken with a lot of respect. And the next day, Ranjit Singh comes home and he's saying, oh, Mama, I'm in the team. So I'm very busy tomorrow. I'm going to come late. I said, oh, you're in the football team. He said, yes. And then the next day, I was expecting if he comes back, he's going to inform me what is happening. You won't believe, sir, he was actually the extras in the team and he was sitting on the bench all the time when the football match was going on. But he felt he's part of the team and he was so excited sitting on the bench. Oh, this is happening, that is happening. So this is what parents need to understand, that not necessarily that person is getting medals, but we have to look at the passion. Okay, so there are 3 indicators I feel to decide where the child needs to go. The first is the passion. Passion means what they want to do, right? Passion is what they want to do. Then comes the second indicator is the skill, what they can do or what is their capability. So these 2 indicators, and there was another indicator. The third is yes, the third is where they want to deliver this. This is very important. The parent should understand if he's doing engineering, is he going to deliver in Tamil Nadu or is he planning to go to Mumbai or is he planning to go abroad? So where he's going to deliver this whole skill. So these 3 indicators are very important. You must address passion of your child. Very, very important. So my son, even if he's not good in football, he might become a football agent. This is what he says. Yeah, okay. That I'm going to become football agent. I'm going to manage all the players. I'm going to manage their bidding. I'm going to manage what they get paid. So this is the way it is. So maybe he will not physically play football, but he will be associated with football.